Ta-ra-ra, coffee. So this is the old hardcore Untwinked character I had, and I started playing this one a long time ago. And I forgot that I had this one. This one is still alive. And it has 600,749 XP. Level 16. This is the name, Pilgrim. And I was playing this one with a bow. And it is solo self-out, so I will continue this one a little bit today. And if I survive, I die. Hey Lado Hell, what's up? Hello Red Elf, what's up guys? So, what else is there to say about this one? That's it. Let's activate the skills.
People are saying that some...
12 armor. The sound is a little bit too loud. Well, hello for the line. Ta-ra-ta-ta. Also, thanks for the membership, Lado Hell. Welcome. What's up, guys? This wall makes me miss the enemy. Hello, Yosif the Messiah. What's up? What is the challenge run? Back about 3 years ago, if I remember right, the official team of moderators of the official Titan Quest Discord server created some challenges. And the challenges are something like specific ways to play the game and try to beat the game. One specific way would be the one I'm playing, which is hardcore Untwinked, as we call it. Let me show you, where is it? So, display. This is the hardcore Untwinked I'm playing right now, the challenge. This is we have leaderboards. I'm here. I stopped here a long time ago. Here we have the rules. What you cannot do in this challenge run. And you can also apply your performance for the leaderboards. And where is... These are many different challenges. Each one of these ones are different challenges. Speedrun, normal, hardcore, and Tartarus. And you can play whichever you like. Today I'm playing the hardcore Untwinked. I'm here. Yeah, Yosef, hardcore Untwinked means that if you die once, you delete the character. Hello, Havacek. What's up? And this challenge is to be played solo self-out. I don't use any items from the transfer stash. Nothing at all. Wow, wow, wow. The menades are crying like fasolades. Boom. Okay, we have one terracotta. We can have only one for the time being. Boom. Terracotta is still alive. Bon Pylos. I have attack damage converted to health somehow. I have life leads from the artifact, this one. Da, da, da. Hardcore with leaderboard, yes. Well, Red Elf, as I said before, it is an official from the official challenges mod from the official team of moderators of the official Titan Quest Discord server. It was created some years ago for those who would like to do something more in this game. I don't even remember when it was the last time I played this character at this challenge. Which enemy do I hate the most in Titan Quest? I cannot recall all enemies right now, but Nixis is one of the enemies. Nixis is the water spirits from Ragnarok Act.
Yes, I'm afraid.
Yes, he is Anthipus. Lycia Spellbreaker. Yeah, spellbreaking enemies are very annoying, of course. But to me, those are not the worst enemies. Or the most despised enemies. Boom. Oh yeah. So guys, how has your weekend been? Have you enjoyed this weekend? Did you watch the Eurovision? Aha.
Yes. I'll be.
Yes, no, aha. Every character class has some weakness. Too many holes and defenses. Yeah, this is how it should be, because this makes things more interesting. My pet is still alive. That's strange, I would say. You watch the epic saxophone guy, Dabba. Who is the epic saxophone guy? Thanks for subbing, Sorakai. Welcome. We have 3 points. 1. 2. 3. Dexterity. Let's go down, kill the Gorgon. Oh yeah. He's from Romania. You forgot his name. He's the best part of that battle being Eurovision. Ah! So you're talking about a band that has been in Eurovision. Yeah, I don't know anything about that guy. I mean, I don't watch Eurovision. Last time I watched Eurovision was 30 years ago when I was a teenager. Labyrinthine bracers. Nice, but it requires strength that I don't have. He has a channel called the Epic Saxophone Guy. Sergey Stepanov. Hello, Tornoski. He's epic, eh? Come on, Lycurgos, my boy, die please. You cannot kill me. Sepulchre. So, finally they destroyed my pet. Ah, is that a channel? The world calls him that. Uh-huh. Twitch streamers use him as a redeem reward to loyal viewers. Wakey wakey. I mean, is he that good with the saxophone? Is he doing anything special with his saxophone? Is he playing the saxophone in ways that nobody else does? That good, eh? Uh-huh. Okay, here we are, and we will see if we will die or if... Actually, I should sell this one, it is useless. Can I get a better bow? No. Not from this shop. But... yeah, okay. What else do we have? 28, 28, 26, casting speed, intelligence, dexterity. That one is a bit useless. This one is good. 20,000 gold. Bah. Too much.
So long.
His bard level... huh. How can it be? It is not even a word. Maybe this autocorrect system is an AI, and that AI of course is not very smart. And it tries to come up with new words. The butted. The Carrion Queen heroine. Soup. Okay, let's see if the robots here can defeat me. Boom. Energy potion for the win. Caribbean Song by Billy Ocean. Is this his nickname or his true name? Ocean, Billy Ocean. Two. It is performance name, not his true name. Yeah, because the only one that I know of having this as a true name is the Titan Okeanos, because Ocean comes from Okeanos. Okeanos is the official name of the Titan. Noxious Zombie. Nice, desecrated dead hoplite. Oh, Pleitis. There are lots of people with that as last name, eh? Could be. Your own last name is water-based, for instance. I cannot imagine. I don't know many last names of American or Canadian origin, so I cannot imagine what that last name could be. With the help of my pet, I'm destroying the robots quite easily. That's good. Two. Round Staff of Thunder. When you were in Kenya, the visual at the airport, the official. She was very happy and gave you a long 6-month visa for the. Because she loved your last name, really. Popo, can you imagine how lucky. How lucky must you be to have such treatment from a stranger? Oh, my epic child, Kerplunk. What's up, Kerplunk? Did you eat the biscuits and drink the milk I said to you in my dreams? Fus is rather uncommon. Is it Fus from Skyrim? Fus Roda! Fus Roda! That Fus. Ay, ay, ay. Fus Roda. Da, da, da. What's up, Kerplunk? How is life going? Now that my epic child is here, I will get a stone butterscotch. Without even trying to get it. You are feeling much better on this day. Why have you been sick? Your father passed last week. Oh, my condolences, Kerplunk. I know the feeling. Mine passed 2 years ago. In July 13th, 2023. Well, the only certain thing is that those who pass away, they go to a much better place than this fucking stupid planet that we call Earth. They don't have to deal with the stupidity of mankind anymore. That's a huge blessing in my book. There is nobody there. This build is shiny glowing. But who did it say so? It's just a build, you know, that is trying to level up and staying alive, solo self out, hardcore. Don't kill my pet. Da, 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 da. By the way, guys, now some people are talking about a remastered of Fallout 3 coming out. Have you seen any rumors? Have you heard any news about that? Is this true? Answering your question, what question, Stranger Caddy? Vrinomos, Euronymous. Thanks for subscribing, Alexander Lakutara. La Kitara. Guitarra. You just reminded me that for the last few years I've been wanting to start learning to play the bass, electric bass, not acoustic bass. People also got Morrowind remaster with new graphics would have been absolutely mind-blowing. I think that Morrowind is very, very special as an Elder Scrolls game because of how of the atmosphere, how it looks. It looks very I don't know, very alienated, strange, weird compared to the other Elder Scrolls games. And that makes it look very unique and very mysterious. One, two, three. You found... you're talking about the Lycurgos wisdom weapon, eh? Yeah, that is a very nice item. I remember Kerplank. I remember. Morrowind back 25, I think it came out in 2002. 23 years ago, it looked amazing. The graphics looked amazing. Of course, back then it was a new game, so it was high quality graphics for that era. And the water looked amazing. And I think that it still looks amazing even today. But of course it looks outdated because it is, but still it is very awesome. I wouldn't say no to a remastered version of Morrowind. But Kerplug, I don't know about you, but me personally, I cannot wait Tuesday to come. 2 days left. Oh, I'm dying. 2 days left for the most awesome thing to happen. ...2003 or 2002. Yeah, it was around that time. In the queue you have saved so many others trying to use them and fight. And you find you want to fight them yourself. Instead of inheriting. Yeah, sometimes it is very interesting just to play solo self out. It is that loot hut, specific loot hut for the specific particular hero. That feeling. Hex storage. Hello, Foster. What's up? Svarog's Dream, I remember that one is a nice game. I live streamed it when it released. And it is a nice game. And it also received an expansion, but I haven't really played that game since the first and only day I played it. But yeah, that's very interesting now to see if they will truly release a remastered version of Fallout 3. That would be also very interesting. I own Fallout 3 GOTY edition, I think. Maybe you are talking about something else. Hex storage. I don't know what hex storage is, yeah. No, on Tuesday what is going to happen is the enhanced edition of all old 3, which is one game, it's 2 standalone expansions, but the standalone expansions are, you know, games, so we call them 3 games. Of all 3 Stalker games will release, and it will be a free update to those who already own the original games on Steam or GOG. And the free updates, the enhanced editions, are something like remastered with a little bit better visuals and bug fixes and improvements. So, Stalker to me personally is something extremely important. And I cannot wait. By the way, today I saw on Steam Sentinel's Helm. I saw on Steam that they have a sale of 90%, something like that, of the game called Black Mesa, which is something like a fun remake of Half-Life 1. I think the price is around €1, less than €2 anyways. Stalker Inquisitor Martyr, can you imagine? You play Titan Quest and watch the stream, eh? Welcome to the stream, Fostel. What's up? Ah! Stop crying, baby demons. Oh. Gold energy potion. Die, automatic warrior. Red Elf, by the way, have you played Stalker games or Martyr Inquisitor? Martyr. Warhammer. How did you make that combination? Maggot, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Robust Buckler of Spirit. You have it, though stuck in your head from the streams. Aha. Inquisitor Martyr is great. Yeah, that game is super great. And I think that it received its second expansion, which was a new class. It has lots of content. It is a game with oh, I need to buy energy potions. It has many things to play. Okay, let's go buy potions. Knossos. But the last time I played the Inquisitor Martyr was a long time ago.
The beasts have claws and teeth, but you have fire.
Oh!
You have Zeus-like bones.
Strength 114. I don't have strength. I'm not a strong girl. I'm very weak. Health.
Come again.
You started a Rune Earth character. Aha, so you're farming again on the Stone Budders. Now, the greatest of the moments in the history of Knossos is coming up. The fight of a girl against the Minotaur, the big bad bully boss. Not a bard character. Can you imagine a bard running around and playing a piano? The bully boss. It is the big bad bully boss. It is the BBBB. Of course, Minotaur boss will totally kick the ass of my pet, so... Ta-da-da-da. Titan Quest sing along. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, let's do it. I command you! Fight the Minotaur! Yeah. Boss, relax. That was just a joke. I said fight the Minotaur. I didn't say fuck the Minotaur. Device so nice. What a surprise. Autocorrect, you wanted to say girl bulky boss. This autocorrect is very annoying, also when I type some SMS using my phone sometimes. It can become very annoying. Deflected, deflected, why deflected? Ah, I'm a very young girl. These are very tall dudes, 4 dudes with very long sticks. What am I doing here? Is this a strip club? Dun, 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 dun. It is a good thing that the boss is ignoring my pet. Of course, this means that the boss is not very smart. Guys, would you like to see Telkins coming back in Titan Quest 2? Da, 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 da. Give me a good drop. Or don't, I don't care. The game edge reacts to biggest sources of damage. They're definitely a part of the spirit of the game. Yes. The ring mace of thunder and the key to the fissure. I'm not. Forget the key. Come on. Talk to the guy. You didn't remember they were part of Greek mythology. Yeah. City of Rakotis.
Greetings, traveler.
Greetings, traveler. My name is Imhotep.
Traveler, come look at my wares.
What's your name? My name is not your name. Nice bow, but not good enough. Charged bow of fisting.
Oh, is that all?
Do you got more fisting?
Hurry! The monsters will be here. What do you want? Quick, before I pack up!
Pizza!
Thanks.
It's not safe. The monsters would have come.
It is not safe here. It will never be safe here. Get out of here, stalker. Ta-da. Where is pizza? I don't know. Ta-da, ta-da. All I know is that the developers of TQ1 should have created an Easter egg thrown weapon which would be a pizza. And they should call that thrown weapon Pizza 1+1. Or 2+1. Because if you order 2 pizzas, you get 1 for free. So you get 3 pizzas. Hello, Sebastian, what's up? Your pass you had for kites last night turns out you love pizza. Is there anybody on this planet that doesn't love pizza? Or at least doesn't like pizza, if not love? Jalapeno pizza? What is that, Italian pizza? Boom. Scorpions! Titan Quest from Steam. You can buy Titan Quest on Steam or on GOG. I would recommend to buy it from Steam. The pepperoni had 2 times the diameter pieces that were twice the thickness you expected. There's a UFO full of pits under the Parthenon. Ah, yeah. That's true. Yesterday you found no pizza in TQ. And you looked under the part. Ah, you looked in the catacombs. Yeah. Look, in real life, in the catacombs of Athens, or in the catacombs of Parthenon, there are many rooms where they hold pizza and other types of food and sweets. They have pies. They have chocolate cakes. They have everything that you can imagine. You are playing on Epic, all the expansions of the game are on deep discount on Epic. On Epic Game Store. Well, this game usually, I would say that quite frequently it goes into sales. Even on Steam, so... Well, I'm not bothering with these enemies, Popo... Very annoying. The name of the pizza could be Parthenoni or Patherita. Yes! Very good. Very good names. Pitogiro. Pitogiro is not pizza, but yeah. In the Parthenon you have the original recipe for Pitogiro. And baklava. You found Titan Quest figures? Instant Gaming is a legit website, so if you want to get it from there. That website is not scammers. There are a couple of stores that are legit stores. You can trust them. One of those is Instant Gaming, another one is The Fanatical, another one is Hubble Bundle. There are a couple more, but I cannot recall right now everything. But at least these 3 stores are legit, they are not scammers. And they truly cooperate with developers of games officially. And they buy and they sell legit keys of games. So you have nothing to be afraid about when it comes to these. If you found it on Instant Gaming, get it. Hey Jadens, what's up today? Red Elf said the magic word Pitogiro, this is why you are here. Da-da-da-da.
thank thee. We keep the scroll.
I'm okay, Jetens, I would say. What is that okay is the weather, because it is very annoying these days. But I hope that tomorrow things will be better. This way. Chuck. Chuck. Haha! Cowards! What do you think about Mage Contemplator? That could be very good. Maybe not the best type of mage class, but it could be good. Why not? Mage Contemplator with what? With staff or something else? Because you can play a mage with a staff or a mage with something else, another type of weapon. Or you can play mage with a staff spellcaster, or mage with a staff weapon attacker, or mage with a staff both at the same time, both spellcaster and weapon attacks. Or you can play mage with a thrown weapon and a shield. That would be a spellcaster, or it would be a pet builded mage, or it would be... You know, there are so many combinations to make this game, it is mind-blowing. Today it was super hot, you went to Athens Comic Con during midday. Athens Comic Con? I didn't even know that Athens Comic Con is a thing. What's the best mage build? Define best? What do you mean by best? Da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba. One, two, three. Dexterity, intelligence. Nice item, but minus 3 health regen per second. Do I have the one from the herbal remedy, so I can use that one. Good damage that can survive a legendary. Many mage builds can do that, can have good damage and survive legendary. But if you're... are you trying to play hardcore, for example? Look, you could go with, let's say, Nature Mastery and Earth Mastery. Use the spells from Earth Mastery. Use a couple of pets from Nature Mastery. And also the skill Earth Bind. Very important. Because that one can immobilize enemies in the distance. And it can make things much easier for you. Nature Mastery will give you survivability. Earth Mastery will give you survivability at the spells that will deal lots of damage. And you are good to go. You don't have a battle pack on instant gaming. A battle pack of Titan Quest with all DLCs, this is what you mean. You were lucky to get Grim Doom fake stuff. Ah, of Devouring. Very nice stuff. Diviner. Diviner is a very, very strong class. So Diviner is better than Prophet or Contemplator. It depends on what build you want to make. You know, in this game it all comes down to what specific build you are trying to make instead of which class is better in general. Diviner is very, very powerful. You can make different types of builds with a staff. Very powerful. You can make with thrown weapons, bows, melee build. I made a diviner, I think it was a diviner on of my builds that could have finished legendary difficulty deathless. But as far as I remember, one of those builds, because I had two, was a diviner. The other one was something different, I think, I don't remember. But anyways, the point is that you can make very good builds with all classes. And what you should look mostly towards would be just think about the specific playstyle you want to play. For example, you want to play a bow build. Then think about types of damage. Because of this game you have many types of damage and they matter. All types of damage matter. You have to know to remember the basics. For example, bleeding damage doesn't work on undead enemies. So if you want to make a bleeding build, you will have to remember that there are many undead enemies in this game. And also many construct enemies in this game. And those enemies are immune to bleeding damage. There are details like this one that you have to remember, if you know. But if you play, you will learn. It is not something hard to understand. So, first you decide on the play style you want to play, then you decide on The playstyle has to do with the weapon that you go to use. Then you decide of the types of damage that you go to deal. Do you go to deal physical? Do you go to be elementalist? What do you go to do? And then, after you have decided on these two aspects, you go ahead and you see what masteries there are out there, and you try to figure out the best combination of masteries for your idea of playstyle. Now, this annoying enemy, the Scarab, maybe I should summon a scroll or something to deal with. Or maybe I should forget it. So, there is no clear answer in this type of questions for Titan Quest unless we are talking about types of damage. For example, if you asked me which class is better to deal physical damage for a physical damage build, Elementalist class or let's say Warrior class. Warrior is Warfare Masteries alone without any other mastery. For this type of question, the answer can be very simple and very clear. Warrior class is better because it focuses on physical damage and strength. Elementalist is not, it is worse for physical damage because it focuses on elemental mostly damage. It can deal physical as well because Earth Mastery spells also deal physical damage, but it is not the best for physical damage. So this is why I think I always recommend to new players first to decide on what playstyle they want to go with, which is mainly you decide mainly how to play with a weapon, what type of weapon you will use, and if you want to use pets, because you can make pet builds. If you got to make a pet build, to actually have a pet build, not having pets in your build just to help you a little bit, but actually to have a pet build, then you can make many different pet builds again, and you can even on pet builds you can use different types of weapons. Because there are different types of weapons, there is an axe for example which provides bonus to pets, attack damage convert to health and more damage. It is a legendary. There are staves that give you bonuses to pets, many different bonuses to pets. So if you go to make a pet build, what type of weapon are you going to play with? A staff, a melee weapon that has bonus to pets, a thrown weapon that has bonus to pets, or maybe you go to play a thrown weapon that doesn't have any bonus to pets, but the shield you will use has some bonuses to pets. And even in that specific topic, play style, you can have different setups again. But in case that you don't go to play with pets, things become even simpler, so... Dream with Psionic Beam is very powerful, and especially if you want to play more like a mage, Dream with Psionic Beam is super powerful. So, you can play... One of the great combinations with Psionic Beam and Dream is to go with Storm and use the Squall skill on enemies. Stranger Caddy, welcome, thanks for subbing. Hello Roy, how are you doing?
This is locked.
This enemy can kill me. He can kill me, but he won't. Storm Dream character. Yeah, Storm Dream is very powerful. I mean, my god Zeus build was a Storm Dream with Psionic Beam at Skull, very powerful. You are doing really very fine, nice. I'm okay, Roy. You got to make another mage different of Prophet. You can make Elementalist, you can make many different ones. You can even make a Juggernaut mage. Defense Mastery with Earth Mastery. Defense Mastery will give you survivability. And it will also give you the very powerful Unyielding Phalanx skill. And Earth Mastery will give you survivability and the spells for you to use. You don't even need to play with a shield if you use defense on a spell mage. Actually, you just gave me an idea to make a video to showcase how to level up to level 40 spell mage based on Earth Mastery and Defense. I haven't made such a video for a very long time now. Bonfire. Ring of Spirit. Strength, health, energy. Yeah, but it is not better. I lose health if I equip this one.
There is something up. It is good.
You do not want it.
Oh! Shrine of Mastery. Summon the pet now at 4 levels higher. Da 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 da. You're trying to beat the Dragon's Flame skill and add earth to the Neidan, maybe. The Dragon's Flame. So, this one deals damage, fire damage over time and poison damage over time. But what you need from this skill, of course, is the Dragon Breath later, which deals flat elemental damage. But still, this one deals fire damage, okay. Poison damage, okay. It is not very powerful, but at least it has those other stats on this one, which is fable attacks and chance to cause fear and confusion, which is crowd controlling effects, and when they trigger it, they are good. They can help you. But this skill, look, the poison damage of this skill later in the game is not really useful. It helps a tiny bit, but it is not like you can make unless you try to really focus on making a special, a very particular build around poison damage and use this skill. If you are not trying to do that, which is very specific and very high level, I would say, to do that, then you don't focus on the poison damage of the skill, only on the bird damage. And the bird damage, you know, gets affected by also by intelligence. And if you combine it done with Storm Mastery, Earth Mastery, Rune Mastery, these masteries provide intelligence as well. They can help with mage build, so they will buff up this skill here. You think you can fear them and burn them alive? Yes, something like that. Hey Psyche, what's up? Shrine of Mastery again. Haha! Did you see how this enemy avoided my projectile? Wow. Maybe he was a veteran at avoiding projectiles. Very experienced dude. Yeah, the bird damage is not good enough, of course. I mean, this skill is all about this add-on later. This add-on is powerful, this is why it is up here. But leveling up, this one can help you, of course. But it is not like this one will be something crazy, you know. I'm using it because it helps, but it is nothing crazy. Consequences works with all types of spells and weapon attacks. Company of heroes make the player emotional. Roy, why? Is there any cutscenes in the game that tell a story? Why did I do that? 2 skill points. 1, 2. Finally. Okay. Soon I will live stream my other new build, the Pure Bow build, which is amazing. That one is already one of my top favorite builds ever. I'm talking the one that I uploaded a build guide video recently. Everywhere that September snow, we were talking about it yesterday, and it comes from the heaven. Aha. So it is a game that has a story. Soul Silver. D-Day landing, most friends will die. The old soldier who recalls the event will sadly say they all gone, all good men. Needbow Conjurer. Other builds are just not enough. Yeah, the Needbow is a very broken bow. Da-da-da-da. Very powerful bow. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. If you pick two intelligence based classes, what does attribute distribution usually look like? You cannot reset this unless you go into the end game dungeons and you farm for some specific potions that allow you to reset attributes. But that is end game, so forget it. So, usually, if you select two intelligence-based classes, the attributes that you will need to go with is intelligence, mainly to increase your elemental damage even more, dexterity, dexterity increases your defensive ability if you don't play a melee build. You don't need offensive ability, but you always need the defensive ability. And maybe you will need to spend some points on health. You won't need to spend points on strength and energy. So mainly intelligence, some points on dexterity, at least reach your dexterity up to 200, because in some cases for some intelligence based items you will need to use to have some dexterity maybe. It depends on the item as well. And 200 dexterity would be a safe point in this case, even in legendary. But it would be even better to have even more dexterity, because it increases your defensive ability, and the more you have of defensive ability, the better it is. Because defensive ability makes the melee attacker enemies to miss their hits on you. They do not hit you many times. But that depends on a calculation that happens between your defensive ability and the offensive ability of the enemy. You get health from equipment, from rings, amulets, you know, items, armor items, whatever. But sometimes with intelligence-based classes it is good also to support your health by spending 10 or 20 points on health attribute. Village of Sais. Hello, the drum. Welcome to the stream. What's up?
It's been Hoppy's crocodile.
You wonder if I need both other based on ice arts would work. Oh, yeah, it would work. Why not? Who says? Good question. I don't know. The village says.
Have you heard?
Shrine of Mastery again. Really? They killed my pet. Really? Thanks for the follow, Febe1. Welcome. How did they kill my pet? The axe of fire. The drum, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Reptilian soldier. Veteran's Mantle of Virility. Very nice item, but it is strength based. I cannot equip it. Thank you for the prime as well, the drum. Thanks for supporting the stream. Energy issues. Runic mines on a whole screen triggering power strike. Yeah, Ternoski, okay, if you have energy issues, you will have to solve those issues by using the right items.
You are the when no one else can.
Actually, Ternoski, this is a great idea for a new build. I have never seen a build that uses knit bow and dice shards, this combination.
What brings a foreigner?
Your idea is
such a
brilliant, I
short
would say.
distance along the Nile? Might that thing be sold here?
Most probably somebody has created such a build already, but I haven't seen any builds like this. 2 points. 1, 2. I have to go back to Rakotis. And
Thank you.
turn in the quest! You come from Kerplank's main page. My epic child, Kerplank. Ah, thanks for watching my guides and builds of the drum. My bow? This one, Red Elf, no. This bow is an epic Telium's wheel. Your conjurer uses flame surge instead of bow attack. Wait, you have a knit bow build as a conjurer and you use flame surge.
My sword. I should warn you, it's not
My
safe.
sword.
The monsters will
My
overrun
axe.
all Rekotes soon. You should leave while you can.
The government will tax my ass.
Hail, impotent was not.
There is a staff user mates undead zombie enemy. Yes! F the government base god. F all governments. Necromancer's robe. Yeah. +1 to Oscars is Spirit Master and I'm not using Spirit.
This is locked.
I need to kill this enemy, I think, to be able to open up the chests. Let's find out. Yes! That's why it's stupid. Attacks from flame sets, projectiles, ring of flames with aura hits, eruption, fire nova, and soul vortex. Sometimes stone form retaliation. Hello, Viggerfield, what's up? What is this pet? This pet is coming from Neidan. It is called Terracotta Servants. Okay. I have 3 points. I'm not going to spend any points here now. That's good enough. 1, 2. What's up, Viggerfield? Anything up? You have 300% cast speed. And I guess, Ternosky, that in that case, Nidbo is destroying the enemy, right? With the meteors. Nothing, instead you killed Hydra with 2200 HP. Fellow libertarians arise. Who are those guys? The libertarians. So, guys, I am thinking to go back to Grim Dawn a little bit. For a little while, because I kind of miss Grim Dawn. Who would like to see some Grim Dawn streaming? Grim Dawn is your favorite game. You're waiting your cohort to clone your SSD to your new SSD to give you the both disks because he had delayed because of a crash from his PC. Oh. Bad luck. Grim is the dawn. I'd like to see... you'd like to see this hardcore run play out. I can continue this one. Maybe I will continue this one on the next live stream. If I don't die today. But something is telling me that I'm not going to die today. Torchlight 2, yes, I did. I did mention Torchlight 2. You hear there will be one more Grim Dawn expansion? There will be one Grim Dawn expansion. Unfortunately, they haven't said when is that expansion coming out. But if I had to guess, I would say maybe after September for the next Grim Dawn expansion. Which is very far away. Too far away. They killed my pet again. Why are they killing my pet? My pet is very good. It is a very kind and warm-hearted pet. Shit, die. Embalmed Dead Guardian. It is a statue has no heart. Yeah, but it is a living statue. It is my statue, so when the statue becomes mine, it becomes a wholehearted statue. It has a heart of stone. Coil of the Griffin and the statue is dead. If left in the sun can be warm. Yeah. You don't like pet bits, a torchlight pet is okay, it behaves more sociable, it runs away when low HP. The Hearthstone. The game, almost. Hearthstone. By the way, is that game still alive? Hearthstone, the card game of Blizzard. Oh, you're gonna get Titan Quest now. Get it! Don't forget it! Titan Quest is the best. Titan Quest is Titan Quest. You should get it. Ramses Scepter.
That was a bit close, for the most part.
Charm of Spirit. Useless yellow item. Playing since 2010 on and off. Titan Quest. So you're an old player. Do you like the content of the latest expansion packs? Ragnarok, Eternal Embers, Atlantis. Didn't they make Hearthstone pay to play? It started as a free to play, so it is dead to me. It was free to play. I don't know if they have changed it. I tried that game when it was a fresh game, a new game. I tried it on a tablet. I liked it, but usually I don't play card games, so... But what Blizzard has done since then with that game, I have no idea. Ah! I'm dying. Ah! You are not killing me today. Maybe tomorrow. This dislocation from chatted video is difficult. You never got any of your pets to die. Yeah, I remember when I was very young, we had some birds, you know, a cage and a bird inside. And it was very fun to have birds in the cage and to see the birds, to play with it, or play with the bird in the cage. Of course, Back then I was young, very, what, 6, 7 years old. I didn't really understand how bad it is to have an animal caged in prisons, basically. But anyways, it was very fun, it was very good, I liked it very much, and one day it died. And I remember I was crying. And since then I decided I would never have pets my own. I would hate to see my pets getting sick or dying or whatever. Ta-da-da-da. Am I Greek? Unfortunately, yes. Fellow Balkan brother, where are you from, Fabi1? Level up! Popo, this thing is going to take me a whole hour to destroy. From Romania, haha. Not very far away. You are against it too, but animals love it in the cage, maybe a secure home free from predators. Yeah, no, I don't look at it this way. I think this is excuses. You know, when that bird was created, it wasn't created in a cage with the excuse of being secure. It was created free in the wild. And this is how every creature should live. Every bird is supposed to fly. This is why it has wings. It is not supposed to be in a cage. Last month a crow tried to use you as a tool to open a peanut. It dropped a peanut on your head. Haha. That would be funny to look at. By the time you realize what happened, the dog had broken open the nut and ate it. Boom. Which is the coolest master and why is it Bowhadder? The coolest master is Bowhadder, and it is Bowhadder as the coolest master because it is a Bowhadder. It will be very interesting to see how you see the build. To see how I see the build. How could I see the build, Ternoski? Dead meat. There is a video of these things on YouTube. You mean a Nidbo build? Yes, I made a build with Nidbo some years ago, which was called, I think, Retaliations build. I think I was using the Nidbo on that build. And I think that I also made a build guide video. So, if you go to my Titan Quest Anniversary build guides playlist on my YouTube channel, I think that you will find the build which is called Retaliations build. That build, as far as I recall at least, it was using the Nidbo, and it was a build that was focusing heavily on retaliation damage. But I think it was using the Nidbo, I'm not sure. But yeah, it would be very interesting to make some builds with Nidbo. Because that item is very powerful, that bow, and it has that mechanic with the skill on the bow that it makes it totally broken. Da-da-da-da. It was 2021 before Eternal Rebirth. Oh, it is that old. Because with this way you have a pet that provides whatever food at the same time it has its freedom. Doves at pigeon, you can have open cages so they come back at 4th. Yeah, that's a different story.
Brave warrior, may Horus, god of the moon.
That's a different story because you give the option to the bird to go away, and if it decides to stay there, it is up to it. Probably. But it is a totally different story having a little cage where you have a parrot inside, for example, and you never open the cage because you are afraid it will escape and whatever. And you keep it there forever and it cannot fly, it cannot do nothing. It cannot go and meet other birds, it can do absolutely nothing. That's a totally different story. So guys, I will, I think after the stream I will put a poll in the community tab on my YouTube channel. And I would ask from people to tell me if they would like me to go back to Grim Dawn. Captain's Signet! Amazing! One of the best epic rings in the whole game. Captain's Signet. The signature of a captain. Oh yeah. Now I can use a buckler. I'm not going to use it, but if I got it, I could use it. Awesome item. If you raise an animal from birth hatching, many will stay, which gets dangerous if they are tigers. Tigers. Die, Dune Raider, come on. Can you imagine having a tiger, full grown up tiger in your house? You got the ring of the hawk. Why? You've seen pirates roaming around and enter the cage willingly before swimming very close to the cage door from inside. Yeah, that's a different story. If we have this type of thing, it is like providing a home or a shelter to the bird. It is not like keeping it imprisoned. But I know that at least in cities, from people that don't know anything about that, they go buy a cage, they buy a bird, they put it in the cage and they keep it like this forever. In a cage. That is an actual imprisonment. It is. I'm totally against that thing. So, if you name your son Tiger, you will have a tiger, an animal in your house. USA has more privately owned tigers than exist in Asia now. You got a hawk ring for your Corsair. Corsair is a very nice class. Sebastian, did you buy Titan Quest with all DLCs?
I don't have time for idle chit-chat. I'm too busy. I suppose you'll want something that's sold out.
40. I have 117 health potions. Let's sell some.
All right then.
I will need the energy potions. This one is very good. Life, least vitality, attack damage, convert to health. I should create this one, but I don't have the Vile core. Lupine Claw, I have 1. Anubis Wrath, I have 0. Search Betrayal. Yeah, if you bought Titan Quest Anniversary Edition on PC, the PC version, the Steam version, you can play with mods, yes.
Now set and...
Well, look, a mighty warrior from foreign lands.
Should I change a little bit how I look like?
What you are looking for.
Or even better, maybe I should get some more... But this Necromancer's Robe has more damage to undead and less damage from undead. Fire resist armor and health.
Goodbye now.
I forgot to take a look at the bows.
What you see is all I have.
28, 46, nice. 29. Cold damage, 21, 29. 23, 40, bonus damage is useless. Energy lead strength. I will keep the
Gods
2
protect you.
plus 2 to marksmanship. Level 13. Ah, the Senpao. The Senpao is awesome. Subjection is a habit. This is also true. You got it from Instant Gaming? Yeah, it is on Steam, yeah. A big presidential election day here. Three unused skill points. One goes there. One goes there. And this is also very good. We could also increase pierce damage, bleeding damage. I don't think I deal any bleeding damage now. So I could get this one up to 34% pierce damage. But let's start leveling up the mastery a little bit. Oh! A green ring and a yellow ring. Cold damage. Elare. This one provides cold damage, 6 cold damage and the percentages. This one provides 3 to 6 cold damage. Is this guy trying to tell me something by providing to me these two rings together as a reward? You don't have a good graphics card. Intel Iris. Yeah, I know nothing about this graphics card. I know that Intel has started releasing graphics cards, but about this specific one I know nothing. Chilling ring, ring of frost, why not on both? Yeah. It is a troll. I could actually equip both. Look, if I have average damage 101. If I equip both rings, now I have 126. But I'm not going to replace my rings that provide lots of survivability. And a little bit of bonus to all pets, this one.
I am Zazamak, the Ifaratho.
Let's go take a look at the rings.
Could you use a new staff?
Strength, energy, charm of whatever. Black Egyptian outfit.
Yes, go in health.
Ooh! Now I'm a sexy lady. Sexy lady. Ooh! Oh, don't go naked. The crocodiles will eat you.
Sometimes.
Or he's a cold-hearted person, Priest Imhotep. Lord of the Rings. Yes, I made the Lord of the Ring build years ago in Titan Quest. We have a Lord of the Ring build. What was the build? The build was a Stone Speaker class, which is Earthed Rune Masteries. It is using a thrown weapon, and it is actually a spellcaster with a thrown weapon, and it uses the Ring of Flame skill, as far as I remember, of Earth Mastery, and this is why it is called Lord of the Ring. Lord of the Ring of Flame skill of Earth Mastery. It is a very nice build. I have the build guide video on my YouTube channel. You could watch it if you would like to see what it is. And actually I have made another build which is called Aura build, and it uses the aura, a couple of auras. And one of the auras is the Ring of Flame. Da 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 da. Death Chill and Ring of Flame with Envy of Set aura. Death. I don't even remember Psyche the build, but maybe it is that one. With the Envy of Set aura. I think it is that one. And I think that build also uses my shield, and it uses the aura of the shield. If I'm not mistaken. Giza Plateau. We have reached Giza Plateau and we are still alive. Okay, anyways, I will not continue. I will not continue today, right now. I will stop here for today. But probably on the next live stream I will continue this challenge, official challenge, this character. So, for today, 0 total deaths, this is the XP. I'm not going to shed the stats for the leaderboards. I will do that next time if I die, whatever. But for the closing of the day, of this session, we have the stats, XP, level 21, hardcore Untwinked, 0 deaths, solo self out. It is that one called Aura build, the culture uses your shield too. Aha! Submit when you die. Ah, Psyche, so you think that I will die, eh? Ah! So, I will never die. This means that I will never submit. So guys, this is it for tonight. Thanks for stopping by. I will sell these 2 rings. Welcome to the new followers and subscribers on both Twitch and YouTube. Remember, if you like the content, subscribe and follow. Because if you don't subscribe and you don't follow, I don't see any more reason to keep making content. And after the stream I will put a poll on the YouTube community tab of my channel. The poll will be if you would like me to stream, to go back to Grim Dawn for good and start streaming again Titan Quest and Grim Dawn, this duo, the best duo ever existed in action RPGs, as a duo, or not. So, have a good one, everybody. I will see you again probably on Wednesday. The next stream will be on Wednesday, probably. And we are still alive.